Alright, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but we need to just talk about a game that I haven't even featured on the channel yet. And you know what? I don't care about that fact. Went on Google last night just to find a list of all of the healers in Genshin Impact, right? Because we checked out Genshin GG and that did not satisfy your boy. So we hit the good old Google. So if you search Genshin healers, ranked is one of the first ones that popped up. And then this article by GameRant.com gets shoved in your face, front and foremost. Now, I hope I'm not the only one who thinks about shit like this. I mean, are they paying Google to get priority? How does this work? Because a lot of these are just really bad uh, video game websites. Like if I Googled this without the ranked, I would want the wiki to come up, the first one, and then honestly some kind of clickbait recent YouTube video, probably, so I could skim through it. Articles are always just so hard. So if we click on the first one, that's right in our face. Genshin Impact, the healer tier list and tips for using them. Now this updated October 1st, 2021. Can we check out Scott Vengel? It's just a lot of Genshin stuff. Anime that will make you cry. I mean, based on this is just, 2 weeks ago. Based on this, he plays the game, I'm sure, daily and a lot. So, it's in backwards order. Do we want to read this? Genshin Impact's healers have one of the most important jobs in the game. This tier list identifies the best of the bunch. DPS, yada yada. The healers are the characters that make the game harder to lose if DPS makes it easier to win. Number 9. Xingqiu is on the list because he heals with his skill and burst, and it's not a lot. The fact that he's on the list, I think he points out, yeah, he hardly qualifies as a healer. Anyone who's played this character or knows anything about the game would know this. C tier, okay. We're gonna base his tiers strictly off of their healing ability, right? So let me go to number 8, and I see Diana. I don't have this character, and I haven't seen her much, but I know she's very, very good. And she has a shield, and her burst heals. And she's cryo, which is a good element. B tier. Not even, we don't care about this one. I haven't played as the lowly. I'll let you all judge that one. But then we get to 7. In the bottom third, Bennett, who is objectively the best character in the game. It's just that simple. Bennett in B tier, as just a healer. Bennett, like Diana, isn't necessarily the best healer around. Keep that in mind. In fact, in terms of sheer healing ability, the community's favorite bad luck stricken adventurer is slightly worse than Diana. You know how badly I want to say Diona right now? Whatever works. Nonetheless, in terms of overall team usability, Bennett does have some benefits when built correctly. I mean, we might as well, right? Wow. Look at the quality on that bad boy. While both characters have fairly similar healing potential, Bennett offers more support potential than Diana can. With a burst that also increases the attack of the players within a certain area, Bennett can heal and provide a strong support at the same time. In other words, Bennett is simply more versatile and will find more passive use than Diana. Sounds like a B character to me. And then the first one in front of Bennett is Barbara. I don't want to read this. Lily Pichu is 5 as A tier. An A tier healer. Lily Pichu. Kokomi is 4. I have only used this character in trials. All I know is she can't crit. And she's water. Chi-Chi is 3. S tier. We're in the S tier, boy. 2 tiers ahead of Bennett. Get fucked, idiot. Jean is 2. Don't have his character. Maybe one day. And no build up on this one. This is what we wanted to get to. Noelle is number 1. Noelle is number 1. There's 2 scenarios in which I've used Noelle. One is she dominates the Geo Hypostasis, and the second one is an absolute filler. Just do as much as you can healer on like an all Geo team for Spiral Abyss. Because I only have like, well, now that I fortunately got Zhongli, I have like 7 well-built characters, but for the longest time it was 5 plus 3 idiots, and she was one of the idiots. You know, we're talking bringing a level 60 into like floor 11 and shit. And just, you know, you pop her skill and you pop her burst, and if you have enough constellations, I'm not sure which one, every single hit will heal. So she's S tier. I and probably the community would completely disagree. So let's read the reasoning. Healing is scaled to defense. In the end, Noelle may be the best healer in italicized Genshin Impact. Yes, it may indeed seem strange for a 4-star to place higher in the list than a 5-star healers, but there's more than enough reason for Noelle's placement. For starters, this is a very close call. Shit, that was funny. Both Chi-Chi and Jean rank very close to Noelle in overall usefulness. However, Noelle reigns supreme in efficiency. Her constellations are more easily accessible. Is that the first good point we've read? Her versatility is very high. He just completely threw it out of the window. For a healer, and her healing itself is very comparable to the 5-star characters. I literally have no idea if this is true, and I'm gonna bank on it's not being true. Noelle is also a defensive healer, which is very unique for the small sample of healers in Genshin Impact. Jean may reign supreme in offensive powers, and Chi-Chi in pure healing ability. Pure healing, healer tier list. Noelle's higher than pure healer, okay. But Noelle's hardest to bring down. Why? Because she has some jank-ass shield? Coupling this with a healing ability tied to an elemental skill rather than a burst, and the result is a healer that heals more often than other members on the list. I mean, I before we finish, I mean, I've used Noelle. I don't have Jean. My Chi-Chi's 20 has never been used. Don't have Kokomi. My Sayu's 20 is only used for literally rolling around in the overworld. My Barber is 50 and has a very similar role to my Noelle. Bennett was the first character I got to Friendship 10. I do not have her, and I just got him from the banner that came out, was that 2 days ago? So, that's my experience with these characters. Noelle, coupled with a group of 2 strong DPS characters like Diluc with his fiery attacks and an enabler to enhance attacks through elemental statuses, make for the best team composition. Strategy-wise, these DPS characters can be used for long periods of time, switch between each other until their health is low, after which Noelle can appear for long periods of time, healing in the process. I mean, sure, okay, whatever. Let's pretend that as of August 1st, Scott Vangel is right. Okay? But then, what made me want to do this video is, you know, with these articles, they have to throw their content in your face. Luckily, we have ad block on. We have 3 up here, 1 down here, share, email, tweet, more. But here's the more that matters. Genshin Impact, every 4-star character ranked. Okay, 2 in a row. From GameRant.com. This is from Sid. Not, Jesus, how many times am I going to look at this guy's name? Is it Scott? Yeah, Scott. And it's from 3 months earlier, okay? Man, 1.7. I started with I started at the tail end of 2.2. So, um, this won't have like Goro, Yunjin. Are those the only two it's missing? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I mean, already we're off to a fantastic start. Amber is complete trash. Lisa, I think with a lot of investment, Lisa can be amazing, but I don't know if she's worth it. Xinyan's got to be worse than Lisa. Kaya is bonkers. This list is already incorrect, but that's okay. Chongyun is also nuts. Somehow Barbara's ahead of all these noobs. Yanfei is too high for me. I haven't used Rosaria. Beto's awesome. Haven't used his character. Changling at 8 is just wrong. Noelle is 7. 7! How? Fills in many roles. Has a strong shield. Can heal while attacking. That's amazing. C6 variant can benefit greatly from poor defense artifact rolls. Yes, a Geo character that wants defense? Shocker. Claymore user, making her great for general combat. Also, everyone that has a Claymore has this bulletin. Alright, we went 0 for 1 on that one. I could have sworn. Okay, so there's gonna be one more that says it. Officials at 6, that's really high. Sucrose is 5, okay. Ah, there he is, okay. Razor's at 4. Are you fucking shitting me? You telling me that Razor is better than Sucrose, and Fischl, and Beto, and Zhangling, and Diona? Really? Really? Razor? As of July? Sure, dude. Okay, so who's left? Ningguang. This is my favorite character in the game, by the way. High geo damage. Okay, see, this is we're at the thesis of the video. I think my job sucks if these people get paid to shill out these garbage ass articles. How much did this guy get paid to slap this article together and throw in the pictures with his 4 bulletin points per character? How much do these people make? It's got to be more than me. They're doing something right. Did they have to bust their ass through journalism school? Or, I mean, how do you get noticed for GameRant.com, the #1 Google result for Genshin Healers ranked? It just doesn't add up to me. And your second bulletin point for Ningguang is decent defenses with Jade Screen. The Jade Screen has arguably the worst constellation in the game, where you get a 10% elemental resistance if you stand near it. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And it also has one of the best ones. If a Geo character runs through it, they get a 12% damage buff for 10 seconds. That is offensive. The only time this is used for defensive is to block range damage from hitting like a totem in the Spiral Abyss. That's it. You will never find anyone using Ningguang for defensive purposes because I think actually no, I don't even think you need a constellation. In general, if she bursts, the Jade Screen also shoots particles. I want to say it's like 6 and 6. Like she shoots 6 Star Jades or whatever they're called, and then the Jade Screen shoots 6. When you have your skill up, it doubles your damage. Oh, and when she bursts, the Jade Screen gets destroyed. So that's actually a terrible defensive ability. But this is the second bulletin point for the third highest character on your list. And then one of the fucking bulletins is marks resources on the map. What kind of resources? Chests? No. Flowers? No. Shit, enemies are a resource? No. She marks ores, which is actually nuts. Gotta destroy those rocks and collect those mats, but Ay ay ay. With the most recent buffs to geo damage, Zhongli, Albedo, Ningguang, heck, even Noelle. See, now they're trolling. Because this implies Noelle is bad. Are on a roll. This is especially true for Ningguang, since he just became a part of the endgame meta as a sought-after DPS in domains. She deals tons of geo damage like a Gatling gun, and can generate shields to boot. Need we say more? Yes. Number 2, Xingqiu. So, worst air quotes healer in the game, but number 2 4-star from this guy's point of view. Okay, has a bit of healing. Pog. Almost required for any team. Oh, not any team. Diluc and Hu Tao team. Okay, okay. High damage. I don't know about that one, but sub DPS, sure. Xingqiu's purpose is more suited for solo gameplay. What does that even mean? Do people actually play this game and just pick one character? I saw a Beto video where the guy was beating bosses with 4 HP, and that shit was awesome, but why? Why would you do it for Xingqiu? What? And then, if you know anything about the English language, you can tell what number 1 is. Would you look at that? Bennett! Wait, hold on. The first bulletin is best, fastest, consistent healing in the game? Hold on. He isn't necessarily the best healer around. In fact, in terms of sheer healing ability, the community blah 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 is slightly worse than the number 8 character. So bottom third, and then on the same website, best, fastest, consistent healing in the game. And this is including 5-star characters. Huh. That's weird. So you're telling me that these two people who play the game and get paid to make these dumbass articles, they can both just throw their awesome opinions on this website and just completely conflict? It's not even an opinion. Like, it's actually math and numbers. You press button on Bennett and bigger, better, more efficient numbers happen than Noelle healing. Holy shit. So yeah, I just wanted to go over just this abomination of a clickbait combo of these two articles. Good to know that Sid was born, did some stuff, then decided to become a writer. He finds respite in the sweet embrace of mass media escapism after having risked his life too many times as a journalist covering Warzone. Did that shit just get real? Are they supposed to make me feel bad for making fun of him now? I mean, he has Bennett and Xingqiu at 1 too, so his list is correct. I love Ningguang, so number 3 is fire. If we just put a 1 in here for 14 out of 18, then the list is actually pretty solid. And then we put like maybe 13 here and move her up to top 5. And then honestly everything else I could agree with. But this list, there's no hope with this one. Do we have an about the author for this guy? Scott Vengel is a writer and hobbyist based in Pennsylvania. From education to video games, he has written in a variety of different fields. He has had a passion for games since his childhood with a series like the Two Hub Project, Pokemon, and where do I find the rest? Oh, nice. Genshin Impact. Ooh, we're going down the rabbit hole. We are going down the rabbit hole. Oh my god. He has 6 followers? I'm pretty much convinced that if you use Twitter, follow, I don't know, 50 accounts, and then maybe reply to some stuff, you will just get at least like 50 bots or trolls or just some kind of interaction within like a year or two. It does say he joined 5 months ago, but I mean, you'd think he'd have more than like 6 friends or whatever at Game Rant. How do these websites work? There's no way there's an office where these people go to, right? They just submit articles from home. Like, I'm genuinely curious how this shit works. The game is beautiful. Yeah. One of my favorite color palettes ever. Reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z color palette. Not Dragon Ball Z. What's that game called? Is it Fighter Z? Ooh, he just retweets art. Oh, okay. He's got 69 tweets. That's when you know.